All right, welcome to Go Hill Gamers, everybody. We got some Magic: The Gathering Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Play Booster. We got a little Play Booster today. Let's pop this open. Magic, they are responsible for getting me into this collection frenzy, where I'm very excited for Ninja Turtles. Were one of my biggest favoritist cartoons back in the day and characters. The Ninja Turtles, I used to draw these. So it's nice to see some good artwork on it. They really did some justice for that. As far as Magic the Gathering, whether or not you agree with having Ninja Turtles in the set is another story. But I will say they are going to be and are currently a very valuable collectorable item. Collectorable. There you go. There's a word. I don't know. When in doubt, caught him. Here we go. Let's try not to do the. I can't remember which side's which or how the order. It is what it is. Let's just pull them. Mutant. Okay, so this is the token creature. Cool. The mutagen. Escape tunnel. Nice little foil action. Land. Ice cream kitty. Common foil. Exciting. Just a little play booster. We'll see what we get out of this. I've just started recently collecting Magic the Gathering, but soon after, I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh kind of got my attention because of all the foil on the cards they put out now. I find it very exciting. Some of the lore of the game is really popping and coming to life now. Don and Ralph, Hard Science. I love the Turtles. Like I can't go wrong. Every card is just something I want to collect. Donatello, Turtle Technique. Or Techie, I'm sorry. Turtle Techie. Donatello, the smart one, the smart turtle. Leonardo is more of a leader. Raphael, he was the strength. Michelangelo, he was the most well liked. And he had other great qualities too. I think they all have some good qualities. They make a great team. Neutrinos. Okay. Shredder's technique. Nobody. This is a good way. The booster pack, the play boosters are a nice way to build up the decks. You're going to have a lot of common variations. Not as many collectibles, back-to-back collectibles. Like if you buy the collector's boosters, those are far more expensive. Shredder's Revenge. Sorcery. Make your move. Tenderize. Gator action. Bot bashing time. And tunnel rats. So there it is. That's how the play boosters go. So obviously I kind of pulled that backwards. It is what it is. Spoiler alert, right? Yeah. Well, Ice Cream Kitty. It's a nice variation for the collection. And Escape Tunnel Land. I'm not super thrilled about those, but again, they will add to the collection. I like turtles. I can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with some Ninja Turtles. Excuse me. Let's go for a Bonanza. So I see they've raised the price at my local stores. Um, some of them are going back and forth between, I want to say, the Bonanzas have always been, I want to say probably the lowest I think I've seen it was $8. They're going back up. Um, I believe they're more expensive than Stampedes. I want to say they are. I think they bend more expensive by like a couple dollars if you're buying them by the packs. Anyways, I've seen this bow before, and I felt a couple packs at the store. I was like, oh, a couple of them that I just picked right up had that bow, and I'm like, ooh, I gotta buy them. Anyway, Fire King Island, secret rare, and Ancient Gear Howitzer. Nice, that's ultra beautiful. Signet Mining, cool. Redox Dragon, Ruler of Boulders. That's wild. Plain lettering for the title, and foil for the art. All right, here we go. Last but not least. Ooh, Macrocosmos. Nice. Like I say, Bonanza to me, oh, it never disappoints. It's always on point. If you're into collecting cards like I am, I like shiny, sparkly, exotic cards. That is going to make it for me. That's pretty exciting. At $10 a pack, I expect more from this set. Don't get me wrong, but I, it is what it is. I don't know. I'm always looking for a better price on them. So these have got a little bow to them. I don't know if it's the whole set or what, but ooh, here we go. Thunder Dragon Dark. Beautiful. Look at that. See what I mean? I feel like this is just back to back when it comes to Bonanza, and Stampede's pretty good too. I got some of those. I've been dying to open. Wanted, Seeker of Sinful Spoils. Did I mix these up? I might have mixed those up a little bit. Either way. All right. Swamp Frog. Neptibus, the Atlantean Prince. Nice. I don't have him, so that's pretty nice. I'm happy to have any card I don't have. I'm happy to collect. Ooh, Plague Spreader Zombie. Wow, Plague Spreader Zombie. Beautiful. So yeah, out of those two packs, I think we're calling these the Starlights. I'm not entirely sure. Or like a collector's rare or something like that. I'm not sure what the name is on these ones again. I literally need to see the diagram. But look at that. 3 of those out of 2 packs. I'm happy with all 3 of them. Let alone, just having 1 or 2, and then the secret rare is just icing on the cake there. Nice pull, nice pull. All right, so $10 a pack. Bonanza is what it is. I think that, as far as like when you're looking at Magic the Gathering versus Yu-Gi-Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh has really stepped up their game with some of the quality of the cards now, and I think it's going to take off. Whether or not, if they're going to have another living cycle here, it's going to make a difference eventually. All right, let's try some more. Let's try some Stampede. Ghost Ogre of Snow and Snow Rabbit. Nice, very nice card. Beautiful. A lovely day right there. Wow. Then we're going into Onomato Para. I don't know, but that is, I believe that's a collector. It's got some texture to that. Hard to really see that kind of thing on a camera. Gorgeous. Ooh. El Shadow Winda. Ooh. Oh, Ayosa, the Earth Charmer, immovable. Charming, very charming. And last but not least, Quarter Century Giant Gigant. I'm sorry, Gigant 10. Wow, I have not seen this one. This is new to me. Yay! Ooh, that's exciting. That's what I'm talking about. So the funny thing about Stampede is, for my local stores here, I got a bunch of the packs at $6. I literally bought as many as I could get at the $6 price. When they restocked them, they came out at 8, and now they're above above that. So the past couple of weeks, they've really upped the ante on. I'm not going to say my return on investment because I'm not actually selling anything yet. Yeah, or Evan, I'm not. I don't want to be a platform for trade. I'm not against trade. I'm not against sales, but I don't want to be a platform for that. I want nothing to do with that. I don't mind bringing people together for the love of the games and the camaraderie of it, but I don't want to be a platform for that. So just throwing that out there. I want nothing to do with that. Moving on, we're here to collect, play games, have fun, uh, recommend games to people, that kind of thing. I'm okay with that. Look at this card. I'm happy with that card. That is, it's interesting art, but very lovely all the same. Oh, different dimension grounds. Super, super cool. Not a super. I know there's every variation in these sets. I'm just gonna stop mentioning which variation because I'll probably mess it up. And this one appears to be a collector rare of some sort. It does have a little embossy texture to it or something. Earth Charmer immovable. Okay, so we got that variation. Now I got this one. Awesome. Danger. Danger, danger. I'm not going to botch that pronunciation. Tishinoko? Okay, I did. Okay, I will. Right. Last but not least, Ice Hand. Ooh. I know there's more variations of this one. But that is nice. I don't have this one. I'm not even sure what arrangement to put that in. Because that has got some kind of, I don't know if you can see it, but it almost looks like a starlight to me, but maybe we're going to go with starlight rare. I don't know. It's got the diagonal. Um, anyway. Okay, so this is the $8 packs of Stampede. The other ones I got lucky and I paid less. It is what it is, right? Everybody likes to pay less for more. Hopefully they yield more for less. In theory, right? All right. Let's go. Woohoo! Mulcharmy. Fawallos. Fawallos. Beautiful. Beautiful. And Lunalight perfume. Nice. Very nice. Alistair the Invoker. Mermail. Abyssiagos. Something like that. Abyssiagos. Wow. Cool. And last but not least, the Winged Dragon of Ra. I love the little gem sparkle and the eye on that one. I believe I got something similar to this before. It had a lot of sparkle to it. Very nice card. And then it's got that flat black look to it. I mean, that really is. That could be a paint job on a car or something. That would be really, really wild to see. Anywho, okay. What do you think? Should we keep moving? Keep moving on? Let's do it. Let's do a 6-pack. A pack for 6. Let's roll on. Roll on by. All right. Let's go. Let's just go. All right. Evil Hero. A Dusted Gold. I don't recall that card before. That's nice. It's very nice. All right. Mystic Piper. Exciting. You Pearly. A Purely Noir. Eventually, I will be able to pronounce these a little better. Christian Kwan. And what do we have? Clear Wings Synchro Dragon. Ooh. That makes my sparkle shine. Something like that, right? All right. Let's go. Let's go. Live. Twin Lily. Lila la. La 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 la. Or wait, where did I go? Card. I messed something up, didn't I? Synchro Dragon. There we go. Boom. 7th Ascension. Very nice looking graphic. I like that. That could be a really cool poster. Getting all those colors in a poster would be amazing. I wonder what that would run you. Jeez. Here we go. Erebus, the Underworld Monarch. Happy days are here again. And let's go. Fiendsmith Engraver. And drumroll. Last but not least. Ooh, Link into the Brains. Oh, what do you think about that one? There's a lot to read for you. Huh? Pause that one if you want. Ooh. All right. What do you think so far? This is pretty fire, huh? So I was kind of debating on what would you have better odds of the pulls, boxes or single packs. Well, I feel like the price point when you're looking at $6 a packs for that, and they literally just raised the price. Some places are selling for 12, whatever. It makes you think, I gotta get them. Memento Talon Bone Party. Memento Talon. Oh, it's hard to pronounce and also very hard to read. You probably can see it better on the camera there. If I get it just right. Beautiful. Next. Crimson Dragon. Wow. I love dragons. Very nice card. Another good reason to collect Yu-Gi-Oh! You get many a dragon. Boom! Astro Karibo. He's got a little love on him. He's got a little texture there. Nice. El Shadow Window. We have a different variation of that in here somewhere. I think that was the ultra rare or something. Anyway, boom. Ooh, mathematician. Very scholarly, brilliant, and brilliant. So that's pretty wild. Scholarly and brilliant. His eyes. You see the eyes? Is a twinkle in his eye. Cool. Let's go. All right. Stampede. They're busting. They're busting out of the packs. They're ready. Stampedage. Did my camera move or is it just my overactive imagination? Well, hello. Let's fix that a little bit. I don't know. Did I do that better or worse? Way worse. I can't tell which way I'm moving here. What do you think of the overlays? Is that too much? Is it too much graphics? All right, let's go. Let's pull some packs. Let's make this happen. Oh. Hopefully I didn't do too many reveals on my card cams here. What do we got? Esper Girl. Nice. Destructive Daruma. Karma Cannon. Boom. There we go. Ultra. Boom. Big welcome, Labyrinth. Crimson Dragon. So, and ooh, QC Laval Chain. I'm not sure if I said that right, but that is great. Look at that one. Happy days are here again. All right, 2 QCs so far. And, you know, you got to keep them in mind. Not all of them are the most valuable ones in the world. It is what it is. I'll look them up later in case you're wondering. Maybe you can do the same. Or while you're on your computer or phone. All right, let's go. Let's go. Mystic Piper. There's an upgraded version from my last pull. Cyber Dragon Core. That's some pretty cool graphics. Kind of reminds me of like Pink Floyd or something. That wall. Alistair the Invoker. Cool. El Shadow Winda. And Constellar Pleiades. Nice. Nice. Wow. What do you think of that pack? That pack was nice. What do you think of that one? Does it make you want to buy these as well and start collecting them? I know that's not what makes me want to collect. I mean, I like to collect things. I think that is just how I am. I like to collect. Sheen Dojo. I like to play. I like to collect. I have not played Yu-Gi-Oh. I will. I keep saying that. I will play eventually. Ooh, Prentice Illusion Magician. Oh man, that's nice. It's got some texture to it. Look at that. That just makes your day right there. Like, shoot, you could have a good day and pull cards and have a better day. You're having a great day anyway. Luna Light, Leo Dancer. I don't know. This makes me happy. It's fun. It's fun. Mystic Piper returns for another song. In Zector Hornet. Cool. Zector Hornet. All right, we're going to get through this. I know we are. And that's okay, because, you know, it's all right if this lasts a little longer. I'm all right with that. Give you something to watch, or you're laying in bed or something. Relax. Let's go. Cyber Dragon Core. Yes. I like that I'm getting an upgraded from the last one we pulled. Gorgeous card. Terraforming. Oh, wow. The graphic on that is interesting. I mean, I know it's kind of simple, but it's almost boring. And then there's that pop to it. Just really nice. Very subtle. Okay. Memento Tlin. Bone Party. Memento Tlin. Something like that. Anyway. Driton Nova. And last but not least, QC Mermail Abyss Megalo. What are you? Wow. What are you? I'm happy with that QC. I'm happy with all my QCs. I really, really, really like. Did I say that yet? $6. $6. I can't believe I got those for $6. Crazy. Crazy. If you're a collector, buy low, hold. Maybe sell high. You never know. Or not. I am not your financial advisor. Salomon Great, Raging Phoenix. It, it looks, I can't say it looks a lot different in real life than what you see on the camera there, because it's just, there's so much going on with that card. It's very shiny. World Sea Dragon Zilantis. That's interesting. I like that. That is really cool. Metal Ranus. Metal Ranus. Metal Ramos. Dun, 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 dun. Atlantean Marksman. And last but not least, the Claw of Hermos. Nice. Whoa. Look at that claw. Arr, beautiful. Oh, yeah. Okay. I don't know if you can see, you can't quite see these stacks. Maybe I'll fan them out when I'm done. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more packs to go. Let's go. Anything can happen with the Stampede, as you can see. Oh, I almost did a Dragon Maid tidying. I'm going to go a little faster. We got 8 packs to go still. Live Twin, Lilia. La, 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 la. Mementotilin. That's nice. Hero Cross Crusader. And, ooh, what do we have? Magispector, Raccoon, Bunbuku. Ooh, okay. All right. Beautiful. Great packs. Let's go. Gaddy, the Deep Beyond. Yachty. Ooh, very nice card. We just pulled a Marksman. And I think that's the Ultra, so we got to upgrade from that. And this is like the third variation of that one, but none of them are really transpired. Same with the Marksman again. Gee whiz, look at this pack. Boom! Oh, I thought they were going to throw me some insane card, but this will work. This will work. Number 30, Acid Golem of Destruction. Beautiful. Sometimes when you see those flop packs, you're like, what is going on? All right, we're almost there, almost there. Gee whiz. I feel like these packs just keep going. I don't know about you, but I just keep pulling more cards and more cards and more cards show up. Let's do it. I like that. Never-ending cards. Mystic Piper. So that's the second of the secret, I believe, that we pulled from him. Oh my gosh. Okay. So now we got another variation. We got everything except for just a Q. I don't know. I'd have to look it up. But is there a QC of him too? And a Starlight? I don't know. That is wild. So this is the collector. This one's got the texture to it. Beautiful. Let's go. All right. Raging Phoenix. Nice. Splash Mate. Wow. Oh, okay. Ignister. Prominence. The Blasting. Something or other. I can barely read these. Dragon Slayer. Wow. I read it on the screen better. That's insane. Wow. Gorgeous. Look at that. That's just everything about that card is awesome. Everything about it. All right, let's go. Let's go. Stampede has not disappointed me today. Just in case you're curious, I feel like I'm already winning. Okay, stop. Hold the phone. I said I was gonna go fast, but geez. You gotta slow down. You gotta. I don't know if you can see that. QC. Do you see the 25 coming through there? Yeah, buddy. Wow. Okay. Apprentice. Let's go. Awesome. Awesome. I'm up to 4. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Beautiful. Whew. All right. Gotta slow down, catch my breath on that one. Cyber Dragon. Oh my gosh. Infinity. Oh my gosh. That is great. I want that on a t-shirt, something, bumper sticker, you name it. I need it. Wow. You know? Boom. Last but not least, what a pack. DD Swirl Slime. Oh my gosh. So I feel like that's pretty rare for me to pull this. That is a great pack. $6. Can you beat that? Like, that's the thing, right? So if you're thinking a box versus pack, do the math on it while you're standing in the store, even figure it out. This was worth it for me to grab these. There's no question. Extra. Oh my gosh, Hero Crossing Crusader. Nice upgrade variation for that from the last one I pulled. Fiendsmith Disarray. Awesome. Awesome. Luna Light Tiger. Cool. Cool, cool. And I hate to downplay these cards like that because they do deserve to be slow played. Whoa, look at that. Oh, yeah. Skull Servant. Beautiful. Let's go down to the third to the last. Stampede. I know. You gotta go with it. Stampede. So let's see. They had rarity 5. So Stampede is what, 4? Bonanza is 3. Yeah, okay. So this is rarity 4. Let's go. Rarity 4. Astral Kerbo. Cool. Very, very beautiful. Miscellaneous Sword. And that's got some textures. Nice. I like my texture cards too. Those are just great. What a great idea. Transaction. Rollback. I'm having a rollback over here. El Shandowinda. And last but not least, last of the third, whatever. Last card of the, Dimension Wall. Cool. All right. Second to last pack. Let's rip. Let's rip. Let it rip. Wow. Here we go. Okay. All right. World C. Let's do that again. We have the other one. So, oh, boy. Speaking of having the other one, now I have the textured variation of the Cyber Dragon Core. Bro, beautiful. I don't know what I was about to say. Beautiful. Got an L in there. Boo. Ga cowboy. Ga. Ba. Something like that. Boom. Black Rose Dragon. I'm looking for beautiful cards. Let's do it. And Galaxy Soldier. All right, last pack magic. Last pack magic. Last pack. Whoa. Okay. I'm going to sing to all my cards now. QC, first card, last pack. I know this isn't in a box. It's all loose cards, but still. QC. Oh my gosh. So now I got the QC of this one too. That is great. That is great. That is great. Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. Wow. Okay. And Apprentice. Illusion Magician. Ultra. Awesome. I love having every variation of a card. If there is one, I want it. I know it'll take forever on this one. I've already seen people pull. So there's that. I'm not trying to break the bank trying to get a full set anytime soon, or every variation for that matter, that's a lot. That's cool, especially because it says Pantera on it. Zodiac Mirage. Happy day, last card, last pack. Last card, last pack. Raptor, Force Strix. Nice pull. Wow. Okay, so if you're trying to recap what just happened there, let's do a fast recap. So for all the people who probably skipped all my banter and my slowness while opening this awesome opening today. So here's a recap on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Stampede. I just ripped through what 20 packs or something like that. Okay, here we go. Wow. All right. I'm just gonna go kind of slowly. What we got here? Gorgeous cards. Just to give you the fast recap, this is what I'm talking about. When you're pulling cards out of Stampede, the Bonanzas are great. Stampedes, I just feel they're so beautiful. That's such a nice stack for that many packs. And then you got the secret rares. Again, obviously price points everything. I'm just going to go run out and buy them for $12 a pack. I don't know. I don't see the value there. I think that's a little steep right now. Maybe if I'm going to hold on to them, maybe unopened for a long time, the value would go probably skyrocket at some point, right? It's like everything else. I don't hear of a price reduction on Yu-Gi-Oh cards anytime soon, but you can buy obviously, mass bulk off of there's various options out there if you're looking just to bulk up and have, more cards for a deck. This is collecting. I like to collect, and this is the kind of stuff you want to collect right here. This is just gorgeous. To me, this is what I'm looking for, this stuff. This right here. This is beautiful. All right, there's those. So even the ultra rares, like that's a stack right there. I don't know if you can see all that, but or get the understanding that's a pretty good stack of ultra rares there. And that's when you're looking at value, you get your value. You're gonna find it in each one of those cards. There's no question there. You're buying a regular set versus the rarities. The rarities are literally for collecting. You're going to get some of them a little more basic like these, but again, these are still, nice foil variations. There's still some high values in here in this set, or higher values if that matters to you. But back to the quarter centuries. Oh boy, I just love these cards. They're just gorgeous. Quarter centuries, and this is why I started collecting Yu-Gi-Ohs. These quarter centuries just pop. Like, who doesn't want that coming out of their pack of cards today, right? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Magic the Gathering was fun. Like I said, I'm a Ninja Turtle fanatically freak. I used to be, anyways. I'll call myself that. It's okay. And I don't mean it in a bad way. I mean it in a good way, as good as possible way. Like, I love Ninja Turtles. I think it's pretty good stuff, and they could probably expand that storyline quite a bit, and whether or not they do is another story. Whatever. Anyway, have a happy day. Enjoy yourselves. I know I did already, and this is a great day, so there's more to come today. Anyway, bye-bye. See you again.